Hello. I don't know you. You don't know me. Let's hang out together. So, I've been having some troubles recording SPORE, but I'm going to be going back and editing out all the weird seizure-inducing blinking glitches that come up. So it doesn't come up while I'm playing, but it does come up while I'm recording. So, if there are sudden skips, that's why. Anyway, I'm gonna do something I've wanted to try for a little while. And oh, and if there's no music, it's because I turned it off so I don't get any copyrights or... I want this video to stay up. Anyway, so what I wanted to do is I was wondering, can you beat the civilization stage with only one city? Is it possible? Because at the end of the civilization stage, for those of you who don't know, if there are still allied cities around with you, as in the cities are allied with you but they're not your cities, they will join you at the very end of the game. So after you've beaten the game, you know, and you've defeated all the other enemies, they will decide, you know what, we're gonna join you. And so I thought, well, what if you do that, but you only have one city and all of the other cities are either, you know, just long story short, you're allies and they want to join you. Can you do that? Is that an option? I don't know. I've tested. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, because my method here is to go economic in normal mode. You don't want to go easy, because otherwise the AI is going to just take forever to actually do anything aggressive. And I don't want to go hard because I don't know, like, I don't want to waste my time. We're going to see how well it goes. It is really cold here in Houston. My hands are freezing and my power just came back on after days of no power. So yeah, I would very much prefer not to have to, you know, just waste this recording, because this is the first time I'm getting to do this in a while. Anywho, as always, you get some super fast units just to start out with. They don't have a lot of health, but just put everything into speed and you will be able to get all the spice geysers before everybody else does. Now that will make your territory bigger, and that'll give you a minus 20% for most allies you find, because your borders will be too close. However, that will be significantly outclassed by your trade routes, which is really why I chose civilization. Because you want to get that happiness as high as you can, not the happiness of your cities, the happiness of your allies. You want to get that as high as you can. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to trade with them, because when you trade with them, they will be very happy because you're giving them money. And of course, you know, eventually you want to give them gifts, or actually right now, just so I can trade with them. Now, I chose this guy because he's the one that with the problem. When you start in the middle here and you have the 4 different options, you have two smiling cities and one city that's not so smiley. That is the city that's going to be the most aggressive. That's the city that's going to get shit done. And that's the city you need to ally yourself with, because you're not going to have to ask him to go do things very much, hopefully. Usually when I'm playing in just normal normally when I'm just playing a normal game, usually the city with the biggest attitude just attacks everything else on the continent without you having to even ask them. However, this is going to be a unique scenario because, yeah, I'm playing in a way that I've never really played before, where I'm not getting cities, I'm not, you know, converting things, I'm just trying to ally myself with somebody and have them do all the work for me. In fact, I don't even know if I'm really that clear about what my strategy is. Let me just explain it real quick. So here's my city. It is in the center of the continent, so not near a waterway, which is important because we don't want the city to be attacked since we only have one. Also, we are an economic nation, which allows us to trade with this guy. Not so we can take his city, but so we can give him money and make sure we have a lot of money so that we can just basically spam the, hey, attack this target. And he is going to be the one who we use to win the game, hopefully, because at the end of the game, he will have captured everything except for our city, but we will be allied with him, so he won't attack us. And hopefully he'll just say, hey, let's merge together. But that may not happen, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of things that can happen. I've never done this way before, so we're just gonna see. Well, how does it work? Does it work? Fun fact. We're allied with Pink Nation. Cool. And is Pink Nation... cool, yes. I think they're already starting to attack another nation, which is good. We want them to do that on their own as often as possible. So right now I'm trying to get my main city just up and running, getting it as efficient as possible. I'm probably not positioning my guys very well. Honestly, it doesn't matter too much just because in the end we're going to be getting a lot of revenue from our trade routes. So long as you just keep trading, there's really, I mean, it'll make up for the lack of cities, really. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we get 100,000 within the next 30 minutes or so. Oh, I almost... Okay. So, they are allies? No, now they are allies. And we want to just keep an eye on that. Our people admire your wide tracts of land. Take care. Okay, so now it's at 100. And as you can see, your boundaries are too close. Minus 17. That is basically what I was talking about earlier about how all the spice geysers. But it doesn't matter too much because he has a lot of spice geysers out on the ocean. Oh no, he has one. Oof. So another thing, as far as strategy goes, what you want to keep an eye on is you really want to see what the other cities are doing, especially in terms of spice geysers and resources. So Green City, they have one. Sure, why not? You're gonna be dead soon. So this one, here we go. Here's a good example. So this city, let's just call it Cyan. I'm pointing to it. I don't know if you can see, but in fact, let me just go there. This city has a lot of territory and a lot of spice geysers. So it's in our. It would be very beneficial for Pink Nation, the nation we're allied with right now, to take this city. The reason for that is because as soon as you take a city, his spice geysers are going to be unclaimed, which means Pink can just go and claim all the spice geysers. Now, of course, that means also this city can take it, but that's why you have Pink attack this next as well. Okay, is he about to... What's he doing? I don't think he's actually doing anything right now. Oh no, he's getting the spice geyser. Cool. we're going to go ahead and ask him to attack Cyan. It's a little early. And do I see movement? Yes, I do. You'll know if it worked immediately if you start seeing his pieces move. And one of the things I've noticed in other games, whenever I'm trying to get somebody to attack another city, if they're busy with a spice geyser or if they're being attacked, then they're not going to attack the city. So in order to help this move along, I might just take some of the spice geysers. That way they're not distracted. Oh, he just took that city. So he's not going to be wiped out. Oh, ooh. Pink may not be such a good ally. That sucks because, well, we don't have any... Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, this might be a problem. Maybe being in the center of the continent wasn't such a good idea. Because I forgot about the things going wrong part, where if for whatever reason... Oh wait, maybe... No, okay. So the thing that's going wrong part is basically Pink not being able to actually beat the enemies we're sending him against, which is a real possibility. And if you saw, his ships were just absolutely annihilated. But it looks like he's going to be capturing the city fairly quickly, and I'm hoping we can capture it quick and then send him on his way to finish off Cyan. That way all the territory owned by Cyan is now up for grabs. Which is gonna obviously help our side, because that'll allow Pink to grab them, and when Pink grabs them he'll be more wealthy, which will make him more comfortable attacking things. Theoretically, I don't know how the AI works sometimes. Anyway, we're gonna now, what's this city called? It's called Queleb. Yep, well, now we're gonna have him attack Queleb. Or Quebec Town. There is no correct pronunciation. It's all made up words and names. So I just asked him twice there just in case he doesn't go. Sometimes the AI in this game is really finicky. Ooh, look at that. He has two forces moving now. So we might have actually lucked out on this one. Because I've had it in other games where I ask one of my allies to attack a city, but they just don't do anything. Again and again. They just sit there. But it looks like this might not be one of those times. It might look like they're actually overachieving. And that would be amazing. So, I'm trying to think what next for us. What's Blue doing? Blue's going to the other blue, light sky blue. Is he trying to fight him? It's not. Yeah, he is. Okay, if he captures that other city, that might be a problem for us. Oh, speaking of problem. Oh, no, it's not going to be that big of a problem. By the time he's done, we will have captured the city. And his stuff will disappear. Okay, cool. Oh, look at that. Pink has already started to take the spice geysers. Nice. Ah, I turned away for just... This guy might be an issue, but green is way bigger of a threat. So we're gonna have him attack. What's it called again? Store something other. Storasan. And it's just right there. Nice. And they have flying units. This is gonna go so smooth. I'm actually really happy with how smooth this is going. How is our alliance? Oh, 100? Let's go give more gifts. I'd like to offer some gifts. I want that to be a lot higher than that. At least 150. Because if something goes wrong... That's good. 120 is fine for now. And we just captured another city. Let's wipe out green. My gosh, what's this city called? Oh, I don't know why this is so exciting to me. Honestly, I've had so much troubles with AI in the past. It's just so thrilling to actually have them do what you want for a change. And look at all that. Look at their forces. They are now at a point where nothing can beat them. Oh, I forgot to mention completely. I chose religious nation. Sorry about the squeaking. I chose religious nation specifically because of their ability to completely capture a city and not destroy any of the buildings. Like, out of the two types of nations you can have attack things, the religious nation is by far the best because although, you know, military is interesting and it's pretty fun, it ultimately costs you so much more than the other two ways. And money is important in the civilization stage. It really is. Because money is how you build defenses, money is how you build weapons. It is incredibly important. And if you can just bypass the destruction of a city and capture it with everything intact, that is very OP, just to put it simply. Green is doing a lot better than I was thinking it was going to do. I'm going to do this. Help them out. And that should actually... your trade routes, your generous gifts, you're an economic nation. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize. So you're an economic nation plus 20. Cool. Oh, there we go. 100K. Alright, so what are the other... Blue is now a threat. Green is about to stop being a threat. Theoretically. Okay, we need more forces to... Oh, what are you... Okay. Alright, so... We need... I don't like Blue's build-up. Blue is causing us some worry here. Blue only has 2 cities, and it doesn't have flying troops. Yeah, let's have him send some reinforcements. And just in case, I'm gonna double-click it. Oh, my keyboard. There we go. Thank you for working keyboard. Alright, so while we wait for this to, you know... Oh no, Green Nation, no! No, Green Nation. Pink, come on, man. If you had just given you, I gave you so much money. If you'd utilized all that money I gave you and attacked Pink Nation, we wouldn't be having this issue. Sorry, attacked Green Nation right away. Jeez, okay. We may have to switch sides here. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give gifts to these guys to try and... oh. Okay, cool. We are now... Okay, we've made some peace with them. Okay. No, Pink, come on. Are you going to at least capture this? Please tell me yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it was really just surprising how well we were doing in the beginning, because now things are starting to turn south, and if things turn south, you may have to switch sides. But there's still a good chance that... So, Blue Nation looks happy, so it's not attacking anybody. We might actually consider having... Okay, more gifts. More gifts. There you go. Don't ask me again, please. We might actually have Blue Nation attack Green Nation. What's the city called? Dora? Okay. Blue Nation, we would like you to attack the city. And that will take... That might come back to kick us in the butt, but... That will officially take out Green from being a problem, which leaves really only two nations, because although this nation is... Yeah, we're not gonna even bother with Green Nation. They are not gonna last long at all. So, yeah, Green Nation is now being attacked by both Pink and... Did they survive? Pink, what are you doing? Okay. Attack again, please. Attack again, please. This time we're just gonna do it 4 times. Just make... I don't know if that gives them more troops or what. Like, you'd think that the AI would know that, okay, I've received a lot of money. We can now spend more money on troops, but apparently not. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Let's just chill. It's not over yet. So while we wait, Civilization stage was of course based on Civilization, the game, which I've played, and it's alright. It's definitely no Civilization stage, though. I need to do less of that laughing. So, the main difference between them is, of course, the massive customization you can do, the alien theme, and, you know, the real-time strategy aspect. Okay, so, I think this might actually work in our favor. Because I think what we can do is we can... They're about to capture that, and once they're done with that, we're going to have them attack this one. And since all the buildings are destroyed, I think that it's going to be a very quick capture. Come on, just finish. Finish. Oh, I just realized. Okay, if they capture one more, they're gonna get flying machines, which is gonna be horrible for us. Come on, finish. Finish. Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. You have been on this one city for way too long. And yeah, see, now this is the problem. These ships were originally supposed to go to finish capturing this city. But because the city where they were made is now being attacked, they're not going to get there. They're going to protect the city. And because they're not a military nation, it's probably... okay. We might have to just switch sides here. I think pink might have just... I think blue might have just turned things around. Though green and blue seem to be fighting each other a good deal. Very well, okay. Yeah, just take that. We don't want to rock the boat too much. And then pink, if you just finish. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to admit, I've never actually... I just said there's a bunch of customization in this stage, but I actually haven't looked at anything other than the buildings, because I know there's music. You can make custom music or whatever. You can, like, make it however you want. I don't know how good or in-depth that is. It looks pretty simple. You can customize your citizens, which you very rarely see them. I just made mine look kind of like ants, because I thought it'd be fun. They have piles of money. Oh, cool. So, wait. That's confusing. I built my tower with this little, this little thing right here. This little door thing. Wow. Yeah, I built it, but now you can't get to the door because they put it on this pedestal, which is rather odd. So other than the vehicles, I really haven't... Ooh, somebody just lost a city. Or gained a city. Did green just captured it. Green wouldn't even be a thing right now if pink had just did its job. Oh my gosh, we may have to switch sides, depending, because right now, so blue is about to attack which city? Where is blue going? Hey blue, if we can get in pink nation. We're not helping you. You denied us. Ooh, minus 30. That's... Okay, that's not impossible to reverse, but it is gonna... Is there a way just to exit out and not... That actually might cause something else. I'll try that next time and see. Okay, there we go, pink. Finish them off. Oh boy. Okay, come on. See, this is so frustrating. We have come so far, and yet all of a sudden we're just stuck on this one city. But they're about to... Oh, hey! They have little notes on their heads, like they're being converted. Kind of neat. Whoa, what I... And capture. 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 Oh no, pink, don't. Okay, cool, this is off. There we go. Okay. So I think we need to attack Blue Nation next. Oh wait, no, they're doing it on their own, looks like. Alright, we're just gonna wait a second, because the AI seems a little... I don't know. Maybe if you just keep spamming it, it just stops for whatever reason. I don't know. Like I've said it once, I'll say it again. The AI in this game just sort of does what it wants. Actually, I don't think I said that. I think I was a I think that was a lie. So, what I really don't want is for Blue Nation to get a 4th city. It got close to getting 4. It had 3 for a while. But 4 cities would just be disastrous, because then they could use flying units, and that's going to make them more mobile, which is going to make our job a lot harder. So, we're going to look... I think we're going to aim for one of the blue cities, and we're going to try to have pink attack that one. It looks like it wants to attack this one, Belcia. But the problem is... That's the thing about these religious nations. They are really good at capturing cities, but really bad at fighting other units. So blue has a bunch of units protecting it right now, which is making it really hard for it to do its job. We're gonna capture this one if we can. You Codender. I didn't even... We're just gonna do that twice. And we did it thrice, and hopefully it just sends land units or something, because the oceans are... I just sent a... Well, Green Nation is quite vulnerable, and we could take advantage of that vulnerability, but I don't know. I feel like Blue Nation is the biggest threat right now, so it really is in our best interest to try and wipe them out if we can. But I don't know if we can. That's the problem. I mean, all of these units... Like, what I would do, if I was controlling, I would take advantage of the city I have on the continent. I would take advantage of the city I have on the continent, and I would attack from the land to avoid all these ships. That's what I would do. But of course, the AI, it's an AI, it doesn't know any better. So it's just going to use all of its planes, and of course, the planes are going to be killed one by one, and it's not going to get anything done. It's so frustrating too, because it has such an advantage, but it's not taking advantage. No, I don't want to give you a gift. I want to have you do something here. Tarasso. At least we might be able to eliminate Green Nation as a factor. so that we're only fighting... Like, I know it's hard to tell sometimes, because we have all these, like, Pink Nation has all these cities, and they theoretically have a huge advantage at this point, an unbeatable advantage, but Blue hasn't really been going to war that much. It has all these units at its disposal, and only has 2 cities, and both cities has a bunch of different things it can use to defend itself. So really, we need to take that advantage and just increase it as high as we can, because apparently... There we go. That's a decent force, Pink. Still not good enough, though. We need way more. Okay, Pink? We need more. We need more, we need more, we need more. We're just going to spend a bunch because we don't want a repeat of last time where it takes forever and he doesn't finish Green off and Green goes and captures another city. We're upset that you're... Okay, I can't just... Oh, resume. Can't just exit out, I have to respond. So it is minus 30, and I think that's the lowest it can go, unless I'm mistaken. Okay, so this is taking a while. I think that I realize something now. Although the Religious Nation is great when you're playing as it, when you're actually using the AI, a military nation would probably be better, because they're more aggressive, they have better destructive capabilities. Yeah, they destroy the buildings, and they don't... But honestly, it's better than dealing with this. Right? Maybe. That being said, we'd pretty much be starting from scratch if we switch sides now. And although... Is that an ice cream truck? Kinda looks like an ice cream truck. So although Pink Nation is taking its time, it is still, you know, doing a lot better than it was the other time. And look, it's actually using the money I gave it to build a bunch of units. In fact, I think we might actually... I think what we might actually do is just keep spamming the attack thing, because what we really need is a huge force in order to beat Blue Nation. And Pink really doesn't seem to get the idea that it needs to build up its forces. Maybe it would have been better on hard. I mean, it would have been much harder to get alliances and to keep people happy on hard. Okay. But we would have been, yeah, just more aggressive AI, basically. Okay, we're gonna get Blue's city right here. It's called Belcia. I don't know where your ships are going, but you're attacking Belcia now, alright? Don't... Just grab all your ships, alright? The ones that I paid for, and send them to Belcia. Where are you going? Oh, fun fact! In Civilization stage, you can actually use a religious nation to sort of brainwash the epics that are wandering around and use them to attack cities. It's not very effective because the epics are really slow, but Yeah, it's just a fun thing you can do. I might actually make a small video on it. Depending on how long this one takes me to edit and how warm it is. It's 55 degrees. Alright. We're gonna... Let's go. Come on. We are so close to... There you go. There's some... we are so close to... Because after we're done with Blue Nation, we just have to have them attack this one. The Economic Nation, and that's gonna be really, really easy. I think I'm gonna, just for fun, I'm gonna have him trade this city instead, or from now on. Just for fun, just because I can. There we go. Okay. So once Blue loses this city, there is a good chance that Pink will just... Such partnership can only... Okay, cool. There's a good chance that either Blue will attack or Pink will attack. I am hoping that Pink attacks and Blue is wiped out, and that just leaves 2 allies, basically. But of course, the key is it 2 allies that get along with each other? So far, Pink hasn't attacked this smaller nation. And we might just have it do that. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Sweet, okay. Now, what's the city called? It's called... Y. We're just gonna call it Y. Right there. Okay, now Pink. You have the advantage, alright. You have so many troops. No, stop attacking their ships. Your ships are so weak compared to them. There's no reason. What you should be doing is you should be attacking their city. Alright. So, Blues... Cool, okay, actually this is good. Blue's ships are now moving, which means the city is going to be undefended. And it's going to take Blue a while to capture anything. And with all this, it's going to go really quick. Yeah, look at that. Look how fast that meter's going. See, this is how you play Civilization. Overwhelming numbers beats pretty much any other strategy that you have. Except for maybe nuking and stuff. Civilization multiplayer is something I've always wanted. Not Civilization the game multiplayer, Civilization stage multiplayer. Wouldn't it be fun to have like 3 people start out? The only thing that I think would be important is you take out this final one. The global merger in the, global thermal nuclear war, just, the finisher moves. I think you would need to take those out, because otherwise, once you get 6 cities, there's really no way to turn it around, because they just use that move and boom, it's over. Alright. Nice! Okay, so far, you know what? I'm just gonna call it. I think it's possible, because once we beat this last city, we basically, it's like they are our steadfast ally, right? I mean, we have 140 42, 148, 155 over 55 over what we need, and just why would they not, you know, make an alliance with us? Why would they not join us? Nice. So right now, we are the only city, or sorry, the only nation other than Pink Nation. So we're at the end game, and usually when you're at the end game, they will ally, if there's only one nation left, they'll either give up or ally themselves with you. Right? Okay, I guess not. Alright. I am going to save. Resume. And now I am going to buy a city. I can just... By the way, if you ever buy cities, 16,000 is the minimum amount you need to buy any city regardless. You never need to go over 16,000, ever. But I am right now because I have a huge, ridiculous amount of money. I think I can still buy this guy over here. Yes, I can. Yeah, let me show you. 16,000. Yay, you're negotiator. We accept. But they still accepted. That's the thing. And... okay. Still no alliances. Still no saying, hey, we want to join you. Great. So... I guess my question is, what is the minimum amount of cities you need to make it happen? Like, it's really confusing that the game wouldn't just let you win at that point, because here's the thing. At that point, there was no way for us to lose, right? Like, we're an economic nation. We can't, you know, bomb or shoot things at our opponent. We can't attack them. We can only buy their cities. So, and of course, you know, they're very happy with us. They're allied with us. So why wouldn't... Your nation is too big. Your borders are too close. And it doesn't matter. They still like us. Buy city. Just whatever. Economic. What? Wait, what? There we go. We've won. Let's band together so the world can live as one. Yay. Okay, interesting. So the bare minimum for them to ally with you is 4 cities. That's interesting. But you know what? I'm going to say yeah. I'm just going to call it. I think you can do it. I'm going to say that is a thing. Because I went through it the entire game, except for the very last few minutes, with only 1 city. So I'm going to call it. I'm going to say yes, it's possible. Even though the finishing move, or not finishing move, the last, you know, way to actually win requires me to buy the last 3 cities. Or the, yeah. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I certainly had fun making this video. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but after I'm done editing this video and possibly getting warmer, maybe even eat some food, we'll see. Have a good day.